Here we go. Saw some people nervous in chat about spoilers because this is relatively new. I finished up season 1 of Telltale Batman, and that had been a while. But this only came out a month or two ago. Episode 2 of season 2 is out now. This is episode 1, kicking off season 2.
Parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth.
Gonna get subtitles on as soon as possible.
Wayne was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I
Navy Blueprints, 15 months, thank you.
Changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
I hope not. So that was a very quick summation of season 1.
In Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens.
Yeah.
Dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
I moved my camera so I don't cover up the titles. Sorry, over here. So you can read those now.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a
Is this like
philanthropist who gives to charity.
a Bourne movie right now?
Getting rich off the suffering of innocence, a masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight.
Wavy Chula.
Does he forget who he really
12
is?
months, thank you.
What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Or what do I think about what?
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Good night, Blaggett. I understand if people got a bail because of spoilers.
And Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
they happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
standing by for support.
Bruce looks pretty much the same. Alfred definitely looks different.
The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after.
Game Rex, thank you for checking out the open.
For pinching pennies.
Thank you for hanging out, even for just a moment.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Brap, brap. Oh.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Maury counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, this is carrying over from my save data, so if you watched me play before...
I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
We're picking up where we left off.
Your signal.
Yeah, Alfred looks very different.
For him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to
I mean,
pick
not
up
very
audio
different.
from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
You know, I'm just Bruce Wayne. No big deal. Just hanging out, you know, Bruce Wayne.
So, I've been sitting over wondering, What's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
I don't trust anybody in this world anymore. Anybody.
What the hell are you doing?
You never know when somebody's just gonna like stab me with something.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10
A
times.
period?
Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury.
Oh.
I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
So Riddler's old school, okay.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates
Hello?
not him.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh.
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
Well, since you put it like that. I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my
Again,
own
playing up the
casino.
bachelor stuff.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer
Yes, to.
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
wrong? The correct answer is, are you dead?
Whoa, whoa, Riddler, whoa, Riddler, calm down, Riddler. Oh my, Riddler. My goodness. All right, season 2, everybody. Here we go. Not holding back.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Ridding the world of blackjack dealers one at a time.
Now,
Bum da bum da bum bum bum.
Right away.
Hey, no one leave.
No, Riddler was definitely not that hard.
Commissioner Gordon on the line.
Riddler rarely, like, showed up at places, you know? He was always, like,
What's the status?
at a distance. Oh, yeah. Feels good to push that button.
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years. Well, he's putting...
Gordon looks mostly the same, but yeah, looks a little bit different. Yeah, gear up. Gear up!
On the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Yup, he's just gonna put the outfit on right there. He doesn't go inside the car to do it. He's not gonna go to some rooftop somewhere. He's changing right there. Alright. It's running pretty well. The load times are pretty intense, but it's running well. I don't think Gordon knows who he is.
Please, please, we can make the deal.
Riddler looks like Green Arrow.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run.
A snake.
Who am I?
You're a snake.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Because he's a snake. Just like himself.
To drop in without being noticed. Time for some
A clock.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant men to madness.
Riddler.
A terror from the past.
Riddler.
I never thought I'd see him on our streets again.
Well, he's not on our streets right now, but I hear you.
Once it's in there.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he kisses the...
It's always death.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his...
I hate it when people misuse
Must
patrons.
be an insurance policy.
Ooh.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Huh?
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Square button, baby. He looks a little different, a little polish.
Losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
What the where?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We
Yes.
need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh man. Oh boy.
I'll clear a path.
Oh jeez.
Give him hell.
They're just going for it, folks. Yeah, rope stamp for sure. Hard to read chat.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Not cool, man. Yeah, the gun. Whoa, what the? Oh, crazy. Well, thankfully I did that correctly. Yeah, Batman's got a little sloopy-doo this time. He's got a little curve up by the temples.
Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Yep, it's gonna be you, buddy. Everyone that stopped me has just been building up to you right now. This is totally it, my final battle. Can't believe I wasn't able to truly avenge my parents. Time down. Ooh.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
Street stories?
You're the biggest name in Gotham since, well, since I left town.
I have not been watching Gotham this season. I have not seen any of Gotham. Gotham is currently the stakes of a bet. If Grand Theft Auto 5 is announced for the Nintendo Switch, I have to watch Season 1 of Gotham.
Thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down.
Looking forward to this backstory.
Supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Now.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Is it really that clever to just kick open the front door and start running in?
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
So yeah, kind of getting Watchmen vibes in this season a little bit. Also never been a huge fan of like Riddler being like a tough fighter guy. I think there's a lot of people that would have the combat chops.
Brawling like a common street hood.
I do like Riddler being older. I mean, he is a smart person. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, don't make. Oh jeez.
Must be a weak point.
Oh jeez.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
Yeah, what?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so
Yeah, it's
far
not a good idea to
suggests
bait
you
Riddler
will.
like that. All you're doing is just asking Riddler to come up with crazier schemes. I was tempted to do silence on that one. Try to spook him just a little bit. Whoa. Didn't see that one coming clearly. Oh, man. Roundhouse, please.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
That button does a lot of different stuff. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the game is running smoothly. I gotta hand it to him. Nice, get some backup. Who's that guy?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Oh, is that Amanda Waller? Waller!
After all, we're here to help.
Yeah! Cool. Enemy Within, Season 2. Those are some strong cables. That's what Batman's known for, though. I believe Mythbusters did the thing in Batman Returns where he turns the car at a 90-degree angle going really fast, and every cable they tested broke, so they were like, you know, maybe Batman's discovered some cable technology that we don't know yet. Batman: The Evil Within. That would be sweet. Let's scan that first.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous.
Obviously dangerous. There's something remotely dangerous. Not so much with the obviousness of the dangerousness. Cool. Can't wait to crack that open.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Yeah, I bet it won't happen until
Riddler's
episode
right
5.
hand in custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham.
Oh, do tell!
What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves.
Uh-oh.
Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor.
A lot of
Rub it
juice,
the wrong
eh?
way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Uh-oh, here we go.
So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
Heh.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open their doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time.
I mean, alright.
No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine.
You know what I mean? I mean, from my perspective right now, like, why do I have to go get the Riddler? Like,
Riddler
fine.
used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly.
I don't think that's super smart for, like, Bruce to always be like, hey, this guy's mine. Like,
everyone was wrong. Riddler's back. And if these theatrics
Riddler's back. I think I can see him being averse to, like, getting the kids involved, you know, robbing Batgirl at times.
Some good work handling.
But, like, professionals, cops, like...
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
I'm sure it's gonna go south, lady, but let's try it.
Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman.
Okay.
The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
Well, I'm only hearing that from you.
The only real problem with yourself
And I love you, Gordon.
Is who you're working
But I think we should all work together.
Local
or at
law
least try.
enforcement clearly can't cut.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
Like, I have no delusions that this is gonna go bad, but trying to start out on the right foot.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
All right, Jim.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Because, again, you know, I think a little bit that's pride getting in the way of actually protecting the citizens of Gotham.
And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
How
I
I
put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder. But he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
Great.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
Cool story, bro.
I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
That's right.
I think I know you a little better now.
Great.
I'll be in touch.
That note is gonna do us in.
Before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that.
I'm sure that woman I was flirting with will come back in some way.
I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now.
She's gonna be the Riddler at the end of the day.
Share everything you find. Or
what?
This courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
All right.
You get me?
Grapple away.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
Yeah, of course. Well, let me see if I'm afraid of her. Hold on, let me just check in. No. Nope, not so much afraid of Waller right now. My house burned down, lady. I got nothing left to lose. Chris Butler, thanks for the sub. 19 months. That's some serious sub in there, Chris. Thank you. That was what sauce. It's a saucy grapple, folks. My house totally didn't even burn down at all. It got singed a little bit.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Aw. Definitely classical.
Wrong with the classics.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get Robin near the end.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
If I was in the next Batman movie, it would take away from working at Easy Allies, and that would make me sad. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a neat angle. Neat. Look at all the places to go and the things to do with the stuff. Aww.
Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision. Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan.
Where's the giant penny? He hasn't got it yet.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
Nice. Taking a lot of liberties, Alfred, and I like it.
Yeah, know your enemy and all that.
Ooh.
It comes and goes.
Oh no.
Since the kidnapping and
oh, Telltale, you're killing me. Oh man.
Lady Arkham.
Oh no.
Alfred. No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
No. Okay. There's us shaking hands. Nice. I don't care who he is. I care that he makes things safer, said grocery store owner Wade Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Aw, cool. Picking up where the story left off. We don't have the bad thing to say about him, said one Blackgate guard who wished to remain anonymous. You're gonna get to talking to him, and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart. Oh boy.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
Decentralized accountability.
All before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job. I mean,
well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to.
See, I'm like a lot of Alfred. It sucks to have them around, but
hold the playing field.
Better to just let them do their thing than fight them, methinks. But that wouldn't make for a very fun Telltale game, would it?
Terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Cool.
Yes,
fun.
To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld.
His outfit's a little weird, but
Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
yeah, they're definitely making him more of a psychopath in this. He's not that loony. Maybe he is now. Lucius looks basically the same. Oh, Mom. Yeah, what do I gotta say about my dad? The worst criminal this city has ever known. Brutal. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. Brutal. Who was that? Vernon Blake. Okay. Vernon and who? Iman Avesta. Iman Avesta, okay. Yeah, are we good? Martha!
Let's see what Riddler's little gift.
Yeah!
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Alfred.
Well, Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
A storm?
Sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Cannot see. A one-eyed Jack. One-eyed Jack can see. Blind Justice, I guess? Okay. I'm going to try to avoid chat. I have an eye, but cannot see. Both a needle or a hurricane, I would guess. Justice is blind. Justice can't see, but Justice doesn't have an eye. Maybe they're all wrong. I'll go with my gut.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Uh-huh.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
I'm just gonna stop and look at these movie tickets real quick. Wait, where am I? Okay, so there's the weird grooves. Is this the groove department? Is this where I go to check grooves? Oh, cool! You can see how it like updated. Is that the old one?
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Previous model. Nice, all my stuff. Latest design. Okay.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
I like that he admits that. He's like, you know, to be honest, I don't have a clue.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform
Okay.
to manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me.
Ooh.
Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you.
Oh no, that's not gonna work out well.
Certainly.
Oh, let's just throw her into the dangerous mix.
Bye, Lucius. Can't
Oh boy. More people are gonna get hurt. Access the back computer at any time by entering the back cave from the main menu.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
Nice exposition. Thank you for
I just
clearing that
talked to
up.
the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot.
Well, how unexpected.
The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
What's my briefcase? What?
To be carrying around the office.
Yeah,
Why,
guess
Regina,
what?
You're prying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. Forget I asked. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Yeah, is my briefcase a little too big for you? Too many papers? What?
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bench.
You're in my chair!
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
Throws the briefcase at him.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue.
We're gonna have to stop that piano music so you can listen to it.
Profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned.
But you know.
Cave.
Fingers crossed.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Oh no.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
See, this is just a bad idea. This is so bad.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
Micro-drone?
High-end AV.
I think it's still just a drone.
Shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work, not a chance. I actually have a life.
Yeah, she's got Ian here, actually. That's a good point.
There's something different about you.
There is?
Yeah, they animated your face differently in season 2. I'm not sure what it is.
Happened to your ear.
Oh, yeah.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Like, someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
I totally forgot about the ear.
You work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it
Pretty cool, huh?
I don't.
I'm trying to play it
know
off.
Would be the word I would use.
Like, if I'm like, hey, you're not supposed to have that, then she's just gonna get more curious and...
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Fire her.
I can help you get to the bottom.
You pack up your stuff, you get out now. Sorry.
Are you sure you don't have someplace to be?
Tiffany, it's your first day on the job.
Whatever. I've got to get back to
I'm terribly sorry, but it is your first day at my company. And you come like storming it, like throwing crazy electronics at me, like unannounced. Like, I know that's the angle, Telltale, but like, no, right. Just strolling into my office.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises.
Good.
What we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business, but you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold.
Okay, now I will.
Into the mission. If not
into the
now,
mission? Well, jeez. All right.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means
the X button is usually the middle of the road.
To share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates.
The machine is still on, yeah.
Go down to the lab.
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care
Really,
of.
I like going down to the lab. It's fun to go to the lab. All right, fine.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down at my office. Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh, yeah. One of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit.
Yeah, people just be straight. Do I have a secretary? Like, what's it take to get a little heads up?
Please
Yeah, sure.
come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
A buzzer?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Everyone is fired. Yeah.
This office, it really represents you.
Doing lots of bat business out in the open this season.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last.
Yeah. So am I.
After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Because I live here?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow.
Lucius will remember that you didn't pick up the phone 3 minutes after he last saw you.
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself
They were all
at risk
awesome.
when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Well.
Criminally insane.
They seem drawn to you.
Trying to get a rise out of me, Agent Kuyan?
Often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few.
I also have billions of dollars, so like, right?
John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and...
Yeah, see, this is where this would come back to
By
me.
the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine.
The boy, like,
That's why
Joker's recording this, and he'll hear that later.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray.
Right?
Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago.
Tiffany's the
No one
Joker.
has seen or heard from him since.
Yeah, after Vicky, it's like Tiffany's, yeah. All the shifty-eyed females are
He
tripping me
listed
out.
you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
I'm not feeling the heat, lady.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
I wonder if Lucius did that. Or is that just his ringtone?
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius.
Telltale, what are you doing?
Batman.
Lucius.
Guess I should have taken that call.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last
Oh.
Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Maybe his daughter should get involved? Tiffany's the new Lucius? Lame.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family as if they were my own.
Because I don't have one. I don't know if you remember that. Well, Alfred, but, you know, not officially.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing.
But this is so much more sad.
This is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in
I'll go ask her.
a violent way.
Yeah, Dave Fennoy just can't make it out of a Telltale game, can he?
She can use all the support she can get.
Spoilers.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how devastated are you, Tiffany?
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
Interesting that we don't know what Lucius did, like how he solved it, you know?
Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
Anytime I can take the blame for anything, I'll take it.
A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
It was, because I'm Batman. I can't tell you that, but yes.
Tiffany.
Hey, your dad is dead, but I'm Batman, and now you work for me. Cool, right?
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt.
Cool. I just don't want to lie to her. That's the worst.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out.
Okay, cool. I want to find it out too.
To the world.
Cool.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame.
Wait a minute. I know those subtitles.
With a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Very interesting portrayal of Joker in Telltale.
I can see by the genes.
That bird is baked. Dark Force, thank you so much for those 19 months.
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Drone? What? Oh, is that like... The sad face.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't...
It's such a weird relationship. I'm kind of digging it.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I can't...
There's like no comfortable situation so far in this episode. Our back is against the wall constantly. We haven't even started the funeral yet! Oh, gee, I thought we were done. Oh, no.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do.
A spy tech genius. We'll get into that later.
Favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce.
Fine, but I never made that promise, dude.
Saw that place, saw those doctors.
Matthew tells us, blessed are those...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Sorry,
not
Joker.
A chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please,
useless me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's an interesting Joker. Very subtle. It's a slow build. But you're just waiting for it, you know. Hanging on every word. Like, is he gonna now?
You see, I've got this enemy Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worse.
He is a killer, surprisingly.
He's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, though I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do.
Maybe should have been quiet on that one.
I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is.
There's always a cost. There's always something you got to deal with.
It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this.
Yeah, he's a little Willem Dafoe-ish.
Like I asked.
Who a lot of people thought always would have been a very interesting Joker.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here.
Yeah, I just kind of missed my friend's funeral, but you know, it's cool. It's cool, John. It's good to see you.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Very curious to see where's the next time you're gonna pop in.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Yeah, you really dressed up to like ruin my funeral.
Trust between us.
Sure.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
We love ending with a big moment, but we already had a couple of really big shockers. How are they gonna wrap it up?
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Cool, cool.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that
empty and a 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower.
Towers, you say?
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
As far as law enforcement goes, Joe, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
You got heart, kid.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Why not?
She's proven useless so far.
I don't know if I would have thought to do that if Jim hadn't brought it up, but
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much.
if he thinks it's a good idea, why not?
I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Well, hey, better than nothing.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
I mean, and this feels obviously too easy.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Shocker, huh?
Damn it. It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
An honest crack house, Jim?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Clear.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
You call me a liar, Jim?
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Morning, Zephyr Moon.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He's missing parts of his fingers on
Whoa.
the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Is that too obvious to go to the monkey statues? They're not even a thing.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
As they should.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Oof.
He had the agent bound while he beat him. One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
But why is it melted?
Glass over there. The safe could have melted those shoes.
No, well, yeah, missing fingers in there.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Unfinished chamber, eh? Sorry.
Time of the trap he used on.
I'm just kind of zeroing in on this. There's a lot going on.
Extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals.
Yep.
Clever son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm not linking any of that stuff over there? Okay. Okay, I can look at his desk.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Yeah, floor looks burnt.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. It must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Just hit the scrub button over here.
Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Zephyr Moon wants to know what I think of the Riddler. I think this version of Riddler is cool. I like that he's a classic villain. I don't know about the outfit, though. The hood is a little weird.
It's wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues. They don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other. I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing Bat's shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle.
Too bad I don't have carried any Polaroid lenses around with me.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Yeah, the little dance outside.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
Why not rip the door off its hinges? Yeah, why not crack the glass out of it? Why not, like put something in there so I can open it, close it kind of all the way, and just look inside?
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Oh man, I don't know. That was really fast. Oh yeah, you can do that. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. So speak, see, and then hear. So here's is this.
Just just in case.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
And my hand gets chopped off in 3, 2... Oh. It's a lightsaber.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one.
Ooh.
Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
You sick son of a bitch.
I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh.
This is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible.
Yeah, if the door opened up top, I would be gone. I'd be out of here, Batman. Good. We can have this conversation elsewhere.
Before you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I like his writing. I like his style. How he carries himself, not necessarily his visual style.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Sure.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, that doesn't sit right with me at all.
Oh, come on, Jim.
I thought we had some
I gotta tell you everybody I work with.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Now, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman.
Relationships are tough in this game. They're
I'm
tough.
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Hey, Ninsage. Have at you, Snake. 4 months. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. How are we wrapping this up? It's a meaty episode. We're almost hour and 40 in.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to happen.
It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius...
Wayne Tower doesn't have scramblers. You heard it here first.
It's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
All right.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Ooh, do a little editing? Yeah.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Wait, they just...
Bruce?
These are definitely not the same. The two sounds have to be the same.
All right.
I still think I'm on the wrong track. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
All right.
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone.
Oh, weird. Okay.
They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Saving lives. Feels
Makes
good.
sense for me to have the signal on me.
Making tea. Saving lives.
What for? Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino.
Eli Nabel?
None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Oh.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Yeah, Garmore, I wonder if it's like a sneaky missile.
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
They love it. I'm gonna go with Eli. I don't feel comfortable just running with the Joker lead. Yeah, I know Gordon's not gonna be happy about this, but I feel that's like a weird Joker setup, and I just don't want Joker to think that I'm working with him. That seems dangerous to me. As does Alfred being so close to the railings. Alfred, be careful. You're a little jittery. It's an interesting GCPD. I like it. It's kind of sterile and looks like a 7-Eleven.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out.
Thanks.
Running around like they own the place.
You have Eli Nabel in custody. Take me to him.
Nabel's my prisoner, not hers.
Thanks for watching, Almir.
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan.
Sounds like you need my help.
If it gets my people back, then sure. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then. Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Don't hold out on me, Batman. Anything that helps us get this guy, I gotta know.
You already know all there is.
Guess I'm gonna have to have a longer conversation with Gordon. After we put the screws on Nabel. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get Nabel to tell us where Riddler is. My agents' lives are at risk.
I'll get him to talk. Whatever it takes.
You and me, we're doers, Batman. We know how to get things done.
Night, Chris.
Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
Yeah,
I've got nothing to hide. From Gordon or anyone else.
Okay, nice. Alright, okay.
Need anything else?
I'm good. They roughed you up pretty bad, Eli. And still you didn't crack. You're tough. I'll give you that.
I'm so glad you're here.
They ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them. You keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Time's running out, Eli, so don't test it.
Just get me out of here.
Talk, and I'll think about it.
I can't.
We don't have time for Karen's Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
If I wanted a partner in the room, Waller, I would have asked.
Fine. Just remember, we don't have time to waste.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it 1,000,000 times to the guys before. The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
I can make sure Riddler never gets to you, Eli. I can protect you. Just help me find him.
You still don't get it. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well. And the agency? They don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
I meant what I said. Give him up, and I'll make that danger go away. No one else has to die.
There's no getting away from him. He could be anywhere with his signal.
I just don't feel like punching him.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
We'll see about that.
Wait, is that signal? You're calling a missile right to us.
You've got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
It's counting down, Eli. What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take the chance?
I'll tell you. Please, just make it stop. He's on a ship in Gotham Bay.
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there too. It's where they're launched from.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Oh, God damn.
The Lady of Dublin.
This episode was worth just that. That was fantastic.
Gordon's still gonna be
Damn.
around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
Tense, folks. We gotta put everybody at risk here. Then we're gonna go to this boat and stop the Riddler, and we're gonna wrap up the whole season. It's gonna be great.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Boys again, are we? Agent, what's your name? Blank?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
We found him.
Agency imbeciles really
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
All your idiot colleagues, too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and
Oh, yeah.
likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
Your agency has been on my
I think I might have to decide if one of them lives or dies.
Good spot for cover.
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to be satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Wait for it.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand
Don't want him
why,
raising an
they'll
alarm.
recognize
I'll
my
move when he isn't
ways.
looking.
After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand.
What?
I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? Well, it's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut.
Coiler 44, 7 months.
Hostages first. When they're safe,
Thank
I can
you.
fire missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Ooh.
Agent of Vesta.
More. It's heating up. Thanks, Batman. Hi. Are you all right?
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Oh, by God.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected.
I'll just get Lucius to design some new trick. Oh, damn it.
All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox. Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh, man.
You won't get away with this.
Sorry, guys.
You get them right?
I'm live right now. A couple hundred people are watching. I'm under pressure. This might not work out well.
I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who
Okay.
to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die.
Oof.
Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
You're too clever for me, Riddler. I don't know how to answer.
Finally, some humility from you. It's a shame it's not what I'm looking for.
No.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake!
Oof.
God, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Don't distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Question time is over.
What are you doing? No!
Hopefully that worked. And we're both dead. He could have done that earlier, he didn't think of it.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick, but I had backup on the way. You're still going to die, just like everyone else who spars with me. You think you beat me? I'll show you. Ah!
That was satisfying.
Who's got no time left.
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. This can't be happening.
Soccer kick, anchor punch. Anchor punch for sure. Oh, Batman, you're proud of yourself, aren't you?
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my...
Yeah, I got kind of cocky with them, and
all we did was hand Riddler more hostages.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
He's like, we do? Oh, I should probably take care of that, huh?
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
But you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling. I wouldn't know what to say either. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come. They were all so small-minded. None of them had vision.
Go on.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
You gonna take that out of his neck or okay? That's the Riddler, everybody. Cheers, Riddler. Good show, good show. Yeah, I'll take that.
Lock the ship down. Radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it.
Riddler's a damn corpse. One of Waller's agents is dead. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you scared him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone.
Okay.
Our partnership is over.
All right, Jim, I'll get it back.
No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
You're being unreasonable, Gordon. You need my help protecting Gotham.
If what happened at the precinct is protecting Gotham, I want no part of it. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took
My all-time favorite Batman game? Probably Arkham City.
You, on the other hand, Gordon.
That or the Super Nintendo game. The animated series. Adventures of Batman and Robin, I think it's called.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you,
now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
You think you could have done better? The way I see it, there's one less bad guy in Gotham.
I don't know whether I could have done better. I do know you could have. If we'd have been working together from the start.
Why, you...
Not another word, Commissioner. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone.
Everybody's mad at everybody.
To discuss.
You two deserve each other.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world. Here in Gotham.
Some kind of Suicide Squad.
You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
There's a guy, calls himself John Doe. He's either a member or he knows who is.
That confirms some theories we had. Doe's a one-time patient of another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Ah!
Former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Oh! I was waiting for it. What is it? What's it gonna be? But, you know, you can't spook me, man. You can't spook me with losing Jim Gordon. You can't spook me with her knowing my identity. You and 24 left to Gordon feeling betrayed. 24%. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. He's suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. He feels betrayed because you went behind his back. Okay. Wow, I'm really in the minority there with helping Waller out. Yeah, is there a way to not piss Tiffany off? Tiffany had a bad episode for sure. Told her the truth. I snapped at her by telling her to get out of my office. This is kind of cool to do it character by character. I like that. Oh, man. So yeah, some unpopular decisions for sure. Definitely in there. Vengeful Alfred. Alright, everyone at similar percentages. Yeah, curious, you know, let me know on Twitter or of course in the comments about what your decisions were. So next week, if everything goes well, we'll get to episode 2 from season 2, but then that's it. Episode 2 just came out today or yesterday. So that will hopefully be a fresh experience for most of you if you don't care about the spoilers. If you do, get in there and get a playthrough done of episode 2 before we hang out next. Yeah, the episodes from the first season were about an hour and 15 minutes. We were 2 hours and 20 minutes for episode 1. So I wonder if they get shorter as we go along later in the season. I don't know. But I had a swell time, everybody. Yeah, and then basically how we're going to do this is if we get to episode 2 and a week goes by, obviously, and we haven't, we don't have more episodes from Telltale, then I will move on to another full playthrough, and we will come back to this show, Bruce vs. Batman, every single time we get new episodes in the wonderful Telltale series that they're doing. But it feels good to almost be totally caught up and on the same page as everybody else when it comes to Telltale's Batman, because I love Batman so much. If you decide between now and next Tuesday morning to become a patron of Easy Allies at patreon.com/EasyAllies, in my next episode of Cup of Jones, which goes up Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific time on patreon.com/EasyAllies, I put up a post for Cup of Jones. I'm going to talk about Batman. I'm going to talk about how I feel about Batman and how I was introduced to Batman and how I think story-wise all of this stuff should go. What's to my right? There's a booth over there and some stuff. There's some chairs. Yeah, it's... And I think that's one of the reasons why maybe I'm willing to make some unpopular decisions, because they're clearly messing with as many things as they possibly can. Let's screw up your relationship with Lucius and Gordon and Alfred and, you know, everybody all at the same time. And so I'm willing to make some sacrifices. I'm willing to make some tough decisions, because it seems like they're interested in shaking things up. And so things will be shook up here in this playthrough. Thanks for hanging out and watching, everybody. We picked up from Season 1, now we're in Season 2, and we will continue next Thursday. There's more to see here at twitch.tv/EasyAllies. Check our schedule if you want to watch more from us. But that is it for me for the evening. Have a swell evening, everybody, and take care.